This is probably something that I shouldn't brag about, but I've read hundreds of scientific papers about our gut health. And so what I'm going to do is provide you with the three most important lessons that I've learned during that process. And the first thing is going to be to avoid eating the same meals every single day. And that's because our whole digestive system is abundant in many different kinds of bacteria. And I know that might sound scary, but it really isn't. Those bacteria are crucial for our overall health, where studies show that a less diverse diet can actually reduce the amount of a bacteria that's important for producing something called melatonin, which is a hormone that regulates our sleep. Okay, this next point is probably the most important takeaway from this whole video, and that's to eat less processed foods, because as I mentioned before, our digestive systems are rich in many different kinds of bacteria, right? Some of those bacteria are harmful, some of those bacteria are beneficial or good for us. The issue with processed foods like refined sugars is that they primarily feed and fuel the harmful gut bacteria, and that can lead to something called dysbiosis, which basically just means that our gut is dysregulated. And that can lead to several digestive issues, and it can also lead to issues beyond the gut, such as acne, eczema, heart disease, and neurological issues. I'm going to try to contain my emotions for this last one because it's the fault of the capitalist society that we live in today, where those industrial food processes remove this from our food, which is fiber. And it's the most important thing if you want to feed those beneficial gut bacteria that I was mentioning before, because that's their main fuel source. And so we all have to start prioritizing fiber in our diets because the studies are clear. An increase in fiber will decrease your risk of cancers, heart disease, neurological issues like memory loss, and nearly every health issue you can think of.